Hello, and welcome, VOD watchers. You get to hear this little secret bit of talking that probably none of the live watchers will. Alright, let's see. Illegal bingo. Hannahda versus winnerbit. Surprise! Illegal bingo. Okay, the announcements have been put out. Let's set my timer properly. Okay. Alright, we have a ready from both of our racers, so I'm going to get this started here. Alright, so I'm revealing the card now to them. Oops, I do not have a co-caster at the moment. Hey, Raichu? So, before I start talking about the cards, I will at least mention immediately right now, in the center we have Hyper Contender, win 3 fights on Hyper with default ring settings. That's a tough center square. So if anyone wants that, they're really gonna have to fight for it. Alright, I have told the racers to go. We're both immediately jumping into Magic Garden. Alright, where's our Magic Garden? Is it just for the gift? Is it... Wow, just immediately same time Magic Garden. That's always exciting. Hey Canvas, hey Seo. Alright, now that I'm actually going to get more of a chance to glance at the card here, it could be for the gift, but it looks like we're actually going for score here. There is a goal for collecting 6 gold discs. Got Party House, Mooncat, Porgy, Pin Golf, Barbuda, Ninpeck, Caramel, Mooncat, Rock on Island, Combat Ants, Hyper Contender, Magic Garden Gold Disc, there it is. Okay, yeah, so both of our players probably saw that Magic Garden on the right. Looks like Hannah did make sure to pick up the 10 Oppie drop for the sake of getting the gift on the way here. I'm not sure if that was 10, actually. I was, too busy looking at the card. Okay, let's maybe get some more... Yeah, divers, that's the shit. Hey, Rachel. Hannah does have about 5 Oppies of lead on winnerbit here. But winnerbit is keeping up steady progress. This is exciting to watch because it's just like... I know winnerbit took an early death here, but they are very quickly regaining that lost ground. And yeah, that Demolition Square is nasty. Yeah, I think part of it is that Magic Garden here has the synergy With 6 gold discs, you also get a gift, and it's probably a level of both players, like Canvas said, just being comfortable with Magic Garden, and seeing, okay, that is a square in the middle that I can go for over on the right side there. Not random. More Divers music, not that I'll complain. Divers might not have all that much music, but the music that is there is incredible. Hannah really picking up the pace here. I think Hannah spent a little bit more time early on grabbing gold potions. So in Magic Garden, whenever you drop off 6 oppies, you get a potion to drop. Okay, there's the gift for winnerbit for sure. And for every potion over, or for every oppie over 6 that you drop, whether it's at once or over the course of multiple drops, just whenever the potion would drop, you can go up a stage up to like 9 credit for 9 of them dropped. And the bonus power of the gold potion is that it increases the number of red obbies that spawn that you can collect. So when you're playing Magic Garden, if you're going for speed, you want to try and get as many like gold potions out there as possible. And you can either do that by getting 9 oppie drops, or by letting some of the weaker potions age. A very strong snipe here for Hannah, needs to mark it. And I assume Winner only being 6 oppies away will— No! Oh, that's heartbreaking. Didn't get the credit for it. Oh, that is unfortunate. Okay, we're heading into combat ants for Hannah. Oh, 6 oppies away. Winnerbit, however, hopping into Mini and Max, and I did notice that we had a few Mini and Max goals. We have Turn Off the Lamp and Slay the Water Bear in the West Pot. Oh, never mind, pivoting over to Mooncat. Winnerbit did recently make a bit of progress here on Mooncat on their casual file, so we'll see if she winds up going for the 2 of 3 eggs. It's a bit of a time investment. Two warps for the goal, or the gift as well. Oh, okay. Nope, there were— okay. I did not see that right Mooncat square. I generated a lot of doubles on this, didn't I? I'm going to assume that Hannah got the gift at some point there. Well, this is a little bit awkward. Queen's taking a fair bit of damage. Okay, there we go. Sorting it out. Oop. Looks like, oh wait, did I— shoot, sorry, yep, I thought I updated the color. Let me fix that real quick. Thank you for the catch. And there's our warp 1 for Winnerbit. That's going to be her goal, or her gift rather, not goal. I keep saying goal when I mean to say gift. Someone plays combat ants, everyone loses. I'll admit, the Bingo League has made me appreciate combat ants a little bit more. And there's our 2 warps from Winnerbit. So now Winnerbit's gonna have to think about how to contest this row 3. Winnerbit now heading into Mini and Max again. Hannah taking a moment to think about options here. Hopping into Ninpak. So for Ninpak, there's a goal here for 5 sandwiches, and the gift is 3 sandwiches. There's sandwich number 1. Let's see where Winnerbit's heading. Grabbing some shinies. I think I've missed a sandwich here for Hannah, but... Oh, right, that's also going to be food item. That's actually 2 food items for Hannah, because of combat ants. The potions are drinks, rather, than food. So that should be the gift, if I'm not mistaken. And then we just need 2 more sandwiches. Looks like we're going for the water bear here for Minnie and Max. Maybe? Thinking about it. Yeah, Hannah getting a lot of centerboard presence here with Eat 5 sandwiches as well. Yeah. There's a lot of building up going on right now for a lot of the longer term gifts. Now, where's that sandwich? Got the tea. Are we gonna go for the clip on Winnerbit's side? Hannah missed sandwich 4. Oh, bummer. Gonna have to stick around in Ninpak for just a little bit longer. Oh right, no, we're not going for the clip because we would have been on the pot already. So I'll be curious to see where Winnerbit's headed from here. Heading back to the house over here. Is there also... I didn't roll 3 Minnie and Max goals on this again, did I? No, I don't think so. Just the 2. There's 5 sandwiches. Are we gonna stick around, maybe, for the gold disc here in Ninpak? I mean, we're already, like, a good portion of the way in, so it would make sense. Not sure if there's anything else we would be going for here. Oh, we would also get a boss here out of this. Yeah, it's a boss and a gold. So just hopping here into Ninpak, it is food, it's a gold disc, you get the gift from going for the food in the square, and you get a boss, so honestly, Ninpak's doing a lot of work here. Yeah, that is true. It's a bit of a longer boss in gold, but it is kind of one of those things where you're already in it for a little while, so I can understand the perspective of going for it. This is a pretty heavy-handed weapon to use for Winnerbit here on the water bear. Oh, it doesn't kill. Oh no. Are we gonna stop back for the dynamite? I guess the nuke just does a little bit of damage in a larger area rather than yeah, we're going back for the dynamite. Okay. Let's do a run back now. Back to fight the water bear. This will be a boss for Winnerbit. And they're going to check off that corner square. Will they stick around and get the lamp? Maybe. Okay. So we do need to go get enlightened. I'm gonna skip the game over here. There we go. I do need to sort through my UFO 50 playlist and maybe pick out a few favorites rather than having it be the entire soundtrack. I keep meaning to do it and then I get distracted. Yeah, for sure, CO. Yeah. It is one of those things where it's taking a while, but I guess it's a matter of comfort and maybe taking some opportunities to look at the card and formulate another plan. This is the theme of Minnie's flight here. Yeah! Well, we are at least moving into the final third of Ninpak. It is taking a while for sure, but I guess one aspect of things is if you already know you're in a square, even if it takes a while, sometimes when you have the higher number of goals to go for, part of that time is just thinking of, like, where do you go next, where do you go next? And this kind of helps eliminate some of that. Because, like, if I'm thinking golds, you know, I go get my Mortal 2, I go get my Magic Garden, I get my Night Manor. Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. Just... I guess I'm just saying I understand where we're at right now. Oh geez, yeah, that'll do it. Diving into the water a little bit there, but that's totally fine. The lamp is now off. That is another square for winnerbit. Where's she gonna head next? Over to Pin Golf. I know this is one of their favorites. Gonna pick up that gold disc, gonna pick up a gift pretty easily here. So, I like this play for winnerbit. Winnerbit's actually, like, getting pretty fast at Pin Golf, too. Not too long ago... Saved. Not too long ago, I was just doing some Pin Golf practice of my own to, like, learn some of the shots again. And winnerbit just kind of casually loaded up Pin Golf a few minutes after I did, and, very quickly caught up to me. I wasn't racing necessarily, but still, it was, a little shocking. I was like, wait a minute, I thought I was ahead. Alright, there's the kill on the boss and the gold. Oh, right, I haven't been tracking that. Whoops. Okay, so we have 2 golds. Need another boss for you. Heading into Elphazar's Hat. Clear stages 1 and 2 without any upgrades or healing. I didn't quite catch if winnerbit got a hole-in-one at any point here. I'm going to assume probably not? No hole-in-one yet, thank you. So this goal is doable, but sometimes can be a little bit tricky. Oh hey. Game new. Grabbing the ticket to get the gift on the way to the next one. I think is a good play. Alright, here's our hole-in-one attempt. Ooh, unfortunate. Missing the shot there. Yeah, the hole-in-one should be an easy grab. There's our hole-in-one. Whoops, that's not a gold disc, that is a gift. Mid-boss down for Hannah. Right, we are allowed to kill enemies, we're just generally avoiding it because it's a little easier to just keep dodging past everything. Oop! Hit by the fire there. Unfortunate clip, but does have an extra life or two to go here. Because I do believe Mini and Max also lets you go down to 0. It's okay to pick up the card as long as you don't form a full power-up here. Up to Josie now. Meanwhile, winnerbit powering ahead through pin golf. Ooh, barely misses the bounce looking for there. Take an extra shot to line up over here. And next shot should be pretty easily in there. No need to get dunk happy. I know one of my problems when I'm playing pin golf is that I dunk more than I should. Oop, accidentally landing in the water there. Nice shot across the stage there, though. Hannah comfortably camped out in the safe spot there for Josie. Nicely positioned here on Chicken. Hannah now going to try and get the extra life here to get the gift. Unfortunately, going straight into the... Wait, nope. Okay, no, we're fine. The spawns of these things are always so rude. Oh, we're just taking the deaths, huh? Huh, okay. Are we just resetting here? I'm a little bit confused. I guess wants to make sure that they have full lives here, but this stage isn't too bad as far as finishing goes. Resetting is fastest on stage 2. Just in case you fall off the train while dodging. Yeah, that's totally fair. I do appreciate the safety strats. Also a very comfortable cherry here. For winnerbit, I'm gonna mark off that gold. Winnerbit, unfortunately, also dipping into Alphazar's hat here, but thankfully for her, should not lose too much time, because Hannah will be checking off this square before too long, and then it's just a matter of how long does it take Winner to notice. Speaking of Porgy... I do think that the collect 3 fuel tanks would be a great goal to go for right now, yeah. There's always, like, such a rush at the beginning of a bingo match to, like, start getting your presence on the board, and then, like, it feels like your strategy kind of starts developing around, like, 5-10 minutes in. Of course, that's me speaking from a casting perspective. Anytime I've casted, like, A-tier matches and stuff like that on the Bingo League, it's always been just blazing fast. I'm still thinking about that Spooty versus Tyler match where Spooty just immediately started knocking out that diagonal. Yeah. Grabbing easy goals is definitely a good idea early on to just get as many things as you can knocked off the board, start blocking off anything, make attacks that you can make. So, Hannah's gonna check off that box. Winnerbit immediately noticing. Winnerbit going in for Porgy. I like this play. Hannah hopping over into Bug Hunter. For this first fuel tank, you can definitely afford to pretty much just boost all the way there and boost all the way back. This is definitely a goal that I want to practice some more just to get a feel for like how much I can boost. Hannah doing some resets here to get a better loadout on Bug Hunter. Lamia also saying hi. It's not Porgy if you're not constantly being chased by Lamia. It's true, it's really important. You have to give your compliments to Lamia. I think that reset is wise, because you missed an energy or a fuel tank on the way in. Alright. Get 4 kills in one job by pushing bugs into pits. Is there anything else here? Like, we still get a gift if we finish the job as well. Oh yeah, have I been tracking... Did I miss any food? No, it was Pin Golf, it was Alphazar's. Iku Torso deciding to say hi. Forcing another reset here. Boss RNG just being a little bit rude. Winnerbit kind of going for a slightly more... I think... yeah, there's Lamia immediately resetting. I think what you can do for this one is grab the 2 fuel tanks over on the way to the right base. Rather than going for... Well, okay. I guess there's this one to the right here, and then the one that's still pretty close to the left base. I'm actually not sure which one is faster. I have 2 routes in my brain right now. One where you grab the one that Winner's going for right now, and then one where you grab the top route as fastest. Okay. Yeah. Just a little bit of bad luck there. Oh hey everybody! At least this time we got the Campanella 2 version. I haven't been tracking how many kills Hannah's gotten from the pits, but I did just see one right there. Hey, I got a 1428 cherry the other day. Still a couple minutes off of what it needs to be, but that was because I took a couple extra pit stops for health. But also, yeah, Campanella 2 can truly be cruel sometimes. I'd still love to get a run where I just don't have to go and stop for extra health on Campanella 2. Winnerbit taking an interesting path through here. Should still be able to get the 3rd fuel tank coming up on the upper left there. But probably just gonna stop by the base here and then make a run for it, which in this situation I don't dislike that play. Oh no! Winnerbit, go up! Winnerbit, go up! I think Winnerbit just got turned around a little bit there. To your right, to your right! There you go. Gonna make it just fine. And now we can pretty much rush down and grab that last fuel tank. Hannah carefully considering ways to push enemies into pits here. Deciding to reset. And now, of note, this is get 4 kills in one job, so we will have to reset. Oh. Oh no! Did winnerbit reset before going out of the base? Hey Cherry. Yeah, this is just a non-regular league match. There's kind of a quote-unquote underground bingo league going on. No, winnerbit, you want to go up? Oh no. I think they're getting turned around a bit here again. We're heading towards the one we already collected. Okay, another reset. There's another fuel tank just to your right here, winnerbit. Nope, we're going down. Yeah, both bases near where Winner's at right now have a fuel tank nearby, but this is definitely a situation where if she looked at the map, that would be pretty helpful. Making some more holes to push bugs into here. That's +2. Not sure if that was 4. Okay, must have been 4. Not sticking around to finish the job for the gift. Oh no, this could be devastating. This goal is pretty quick if you get to the right places. Okay, winnerbit's going towards the fuel tank. Hannah is not skipping the story. Okay, winnerbit should be able to secure this square. Yeah. There we go, there's our third fuel tank. And we'll see if Hannah notices. Ooh! Hannah also needing to pay tribute to Lamia. Hannah now moving into Party House for 4 celebrities. Ooh, we have a Party House race. Hopping into Best Wishes? Best Wishes? Best Wishes? Best Wishes? Best Wishes? Best Wishes? Oh no, that wasn't Best Wishes, was it? That's not Best Wishes. Okay, we're resetting here. Oh, that might be it, yeah. Hannah might not know which unit is the celebrity. Winnerbit down here getting some econ going. Getting those hippies out. Does pick up a rock star. I feel like you maybe pick up the bartenders and then just run off of that money. Okay, we're looking for our celebrity. These are not celebrities, so moving into Best Wishes. I do like the fact that Hannah is going for this square. It's just unfortunate that getting knowledge checked here. We're picking everything. Okay, we found celebrities, but this is kind of a tough scenario to get them on. Best Wishes is so much easier to get what you need here. Like, oh, this is rough. Honestly, Smo, probably not a bad idea. Get your hippies, get your bartenders. Alright, we're maxed out on hippies and bartenders, so we should have a good bit of money generation here for winnerbit. Yeah, despite all of the time I've been spending in Divers and Campanella 2, Party House is still, like, my most played game just because it's so cozy to just load into a random scenario and see what you get. Winnerbit getting quite a bit of space here in the house. Interesting that we're buying the star units, right? I guess that makes sense, because that's like a summon that you can pull here. Alright, we got two of our well, we only have 2 celebrities, but we got them. No! Unfortunate cops busting, well, both of them now. You know, it's kind of funny. Winnerbit has a better setup for this right now, but it is entirely possible that Hannah could just get a sick run here and just get enough luck to get the space to put the celebrities in, which, you know, Hannah's actually doing pretty well here. Might need to pick up some trouble booting. Doing a pretty good job of expanding the house right now. Probably needs a Cupid or 2 to keep out the riffraff. Yep, there's our wild buddies. You really want Cupids, yeah. Not having any ability to kick out trouble, or other units for that matter. Three celebrities. Oh wait, no, 4. I just noticed. There it is! 4 celebrities without getting busted. Yeah. Absolutely. It makes space for more units to come in, and also gives you the ability to kick out trouble. We're just going non-stop races today, aren't we? Well, both players are gonna get a food item from this. Okay, never mind. It looks like it was just for the food. Oh, and I think Hannah just went to grab the one in Waldorf, now that I think about it. There's some fish. I think my count is now accurate for this. Food race! Three now for winnerbit. I think it's 5 for Hannah. I might have missed one piece of food for Hannah, because I wasn't thinking about food for a moment. This should be 4 for winnerbit now. Hit the trash can, take the fries. That is now 6 for Hannah. Sandwich it, yeah. Meat! Zoldath could be the equalizer. There's 5 for winnerbit. Camouflage. Go camouflage. Or rock on. Rock on's fine too. Oh, was that meat? I'm assuming quit out because meat. Yeah, combat ants. We already got combat ants counted. Oh no, winnerbit is thinking a little too much here, and I think that time is... Like, I don't think that time would have made the difference, but... all Hannah has to do is grab that orange and finish the stage. And I believe that should be 8. Thinking about it to make sure that they have it, I think. It does have 2 gifts right now. Manages to snipe that food square. Very, very good block for Hannah, yeah. That was looking a little, scary for that top row. Alright, hopping into Grimstone. We're looking to collect the money from the burned house. Never mind, we are not hopping into Grimstone. Barbuda! Obtained the rod and blood sword. Ooh, meanwhile Hannah going for Terror Overhead and Rock on Island with Club Pass. Maybe? Okay, no, we're going for the blood sword first, and then we're gonna go grab the rod. Terror Overhead's not too bad of a map as long as you get a good enough setup going, but if you haven't, like, practiced it a little bit, it can be easy to accidentally let enough dinos through. Winnerbit, you have to slide the switch over. So yeah, so for this blood sword here, you need to defeat the mushrooms here and push this block over to the right. There we go, Winnerbit's got it now. Oh, that was a weird jump from the mushroom. Landed right on the corner of that block. Yeah, I kind of like buffing myself up as much as I can to start. And then, like, putting down a ton of archers. Yeah, Zola's a little bit upgraded, but really probably should have done more self-upgrades. Because the most reliable damage dealer is yourself here. Oh no, Winnerbit, I think, grabbed the sword and then... I guess it doesn't say it once. Yeah. Resetting for the sword is okay, you can get them on separate runs. Perfect. So I do believe Winnerbit just got the sword and is now going for the rod. Thank you for the confirmation. Oh no, these flyers are gonna get in. Hannah's got a little bit of a rough situation going here for Terror Overhead. I think might need to reset here. Might need to. Losing a lot of hits. Grabbing the umbrella here in Barbuda for winnerbit. Taking an intentional death to go back. Yeah, I think you've just lost a little too much health on this and don't have enough going on right now. But we'll see. I'd love to be wrong. Those cavemen are not doing enough to fend off, yep. Bailing out entirely. Pivoting to Barbuda. So this could be, as long as winnerbit gets this square. Welcome to Barbuda. Welcome to Barbuda. There we go. As long as we get the rod here for winnerbit, that should be a pretty strong advantage. It is currently 6-6, with advantage going to winnerbit. By the way, we are currently playing with the 1 hour 45 minute time limit, and we're playing with the tie advantage, where whoever had their number of squares first at 1 hour and 45 would win in a tie. Getting some money here. Ah, yeah. Oh, welcome to Barbuda. Resetting entirely. I don't think that this puts winnerbit out of contention here, but like... Oh, nope. Hannah also just kind of bailing out, going into divers. Okay, so Hannah got the progress in Treasure Hunter. Okay, looks like winnerbit is picking up the necklace here. Going for a mixed loadout here on Dylan Orlock in time. The lizards are so cute, I love them. So we need to pick up 2 chests, probably picking up the ones in the lower ruins and then the hidden one below. Getting into a fight with an urchin. Is winnerbit here just gonna go for the gold disc, maybe? Would need to go back and grab... Never mind, right. The key only unlocks the door up ahead. Sorry, I thought the key was... I got items mixed up. For some reason I thought the necklace was there. But no, we gotta go around for that. There's 1 chest in divers. Heading back up, are we just gonna go grab the slime relic chest maybe? Doesn't look like we went below for the extra money chest. I'm always happy to see more divers. So as far as Barbuda goes, to get the rod, we pretty much need to grab, like, the pin. And then we can just head to the right, yeah? Up the, funky hidden ladder. Or no, the ladder goes up to the right path towards the Mimic. But still, we need the pin, I think. Barbuda is one of those things where if I'm playing it, I can navigate my way around it well enough, but trying to think of bare minimum requirements for things other than the gold/cherry disc. I get stuck on a little bit. Oh yeah, that too. Oh! Red Phantom. Ooh, oh no. Hannah getting hit by piranhas here. I'm imagining didn't hug the left wall there. Cherry, we're talking about the rod specifically, not the gold, but yeah, you're right for the gold / cherry. Where are we going here? Are we going to grab the parasite hammer, maybe? Yeah, for winnerbit right now, there's the goal to get the rod and blood sword. Already got the blood sword on a different run, just needs to get the rod. Okay, yeah, looking a little bit to the right there. If we drop off here... Okay, yeah. This is what Frank was talking about, was going this way. Onto our rocks. It looks like we're trying to head over to... Ah, yeah, okay, right. That's where the thing is. We're also picking up a gift for winnerbit. It looks like Hannah's trying to get the gift here as well in Divers to grab the Parasite Hammer chest. You don't need to take it back. Okay, there we go. There's the rod. Is winnerbit gonna pop in again to do the gold disc? No. Probably would have stuck around with it if so, instead of resetting. Winnerbit getting some revenge here on Star Wasper now, perhaps, for the gift? And probably a boss, too. I haven't been paying too many attention to bosses. I think both of them had Alphazar that I didn't mark. Oh wait, no. That'd be... Winnerbit didn't stick around for Josie. I guess maybe Winnerbit's just focusing on the boss right now and not going for the gift for the multiplier? Oh, right, did I accidentally mark the wrong gift? So it should be like 3 gifts now for Hannah. Yeah, wave 1 you can save spot in the corner like that. But as soon as wave 2 comes around, you better not still be there. Granted, the bosses are gonna come out pretty shortly here. Should be a boss now for Winnerbit. Perfect. Seven to 6 in favor of Winnerbit. What's the plan here? Are we gonna probably defeat a boss here? Yeah, I think Winnerbit is doing a boss rush now. The only remaining bingo here is on column 2 for Hannah. So, Winnerbit is going to need to take one of those squares. Also, don't mind me, there is a killer approaching my location quickly. Ooh! Engel taking a death here on Winnerbit's side. As much as I enjoy the ambience, I will move forward there. Alright, here is our boss. Coming up for Winnerbit again. Looks to have the barrel set up. Nice kill. Nice kill on the copter, too. Ah, right. Yeah, I guess I've been speaking as if Treasure Hunter has already been claimed, which it's likely going in favor of Hannah here, but I should probably at least mention that Winnerbit still has column 1 as a threat until until Hannah claims this square. Oh wait, no, I'm silly here. I didn't notice row 3. So, Winnerbit's gonna need to get something in column 2 and something in row 3 before they can confidently win on majority. So even though Winnerbit is 1 square ahead, is kind of forced to pick up one of these squares, and honestly, looking at those squares in column 2, 2 of 3 eggs is a pretty decent sized time sink. 6 gold discs, it kinda can be a little bit fast with other things you've done, but still does take a bit of time. Grimstone's not too bad. I'd maybe pick up the Grimstone if I were Winnerbit. That might be a good spot to block for Hannah, just to force Winnerbit into one of the other squares. Yeah. There's our boss rush square for Winnerbit. I think I missed... Okay, so we had Campin'... Dang it. I didn't get a chance to double check the others. I think I missed a boss for Winnerbit. So we had... Oh, there we go. There's our chest for Hannah, and I believe Hannah should have 50%. Star Wasper, Cyber Owls, Water Bear, Campanella, Minnie, and... no, that was Water Bear. We have Campanella, Star Wasper, Cyber Owls. I think I only count 4. I don't think that this is going to greatly... I'm trying to think what else Winnerbit did. Thank you very much. I missed Hannah's clear on Waldorf because I was trying to count out the bosses that Winner had done. We had Waldorf, we had Star Wasper, we had Cyber Owls, Campanella. I mean, I guess we're about to have Campanella 3, and I don't think that this square is going to change the direction of things. Right, Minnie and Max. Okay, I kept leaving out a different one every time I counted. And so that was, that was taking over my brain, because I kept leaving out a different one. She did not kill Josie and Alphazar. Oh wait, Alphazar was part of that. At least, wait, did she kill... Now I don't remember. Because I think now she might have... And then that's right when Hannah finished off. I mean, I think it's kind of moot because we're gonna have a 5th boss here, and I don't think it changed the direction of Hannah, what Hannah was doing here. So, if nothing else, winnerbit would be able to check off the square now. After Galbrain here. So I think I'm just not gonna intervene, because I don't think it changed the course of anything. Hannah was pretty confidently going into Zoldath well before then. So this will be a gift for winnerbit as well, if they get this. Needs to get up to 50. Balloons spawning in kind of rude spots here. There we go, there's our 50 points. The gift hasn't registered yet, but it's there. Hannah trying to find the trade map piece right now. Going into Big Bell Race, which I believe we just need to get first place in a race. CPU's having a bit of a time there in the back. Jeez. CPUs are like violent today. Hey, Guri. Illegal bingo. We dare not speak of the illegal bingo. Except for right now, obviously. I haven't caught if we've even seen the trade map piece for Hannah. Into Avianos, which the gift for this isn't too bad, just need to max out an ancestor. That's not our trade map piece yet. Zoldath Seed being a little bit a little bit cagey about hiding this last piece. My goodness. Where the heck is it? Surely one of these three, right? No? No. Maybe one of these three. No. What is the longest living Mortal 2 unit? I mean, I guess probably Scouts, just because you run around with them more. Potentially Gunners if you're doing like a casual playthrough and trying to whittle down a boss after you've set down an ammo box already. Oh shit, right, I haven't undone that. There we go. Wow. I quite agree. I quite agree with Hannah there. 8 to 8, still advantage for winnerbit, but Hannah does definitely still have that row 3, column 2 threat that needs to be dealt with. Oh wait, I think I saw 5 gifts for Hannah. Okay. So here's the question. Does Hannah know the block koala attack? Hannah knows the block koala attack. Mostly. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Here's your decorations. Avianos was for the gift. This is an awful lot of decorating. So I believe winnerbit should now have 7 gifts. There's our clear, need to wait through this menu to finish. There it is. Heading down below to hit a switch in Mortal 2. Hannah has not yet played Mooncat, so the warp here is definitely a good goal to go for quickly. A good gift, even. Hey, what'd I say earlier about saying goal when I meant gift? It happened again. Dropping another scout here, trying to make sure you don't pull out the portal too soon. Boop! Alright, you don't need a portal if you're just opening, or just hitting the switch. You know, Hannah's actually not too far behind on gifts, so Winner's gonna have to keep up the pace. Rakshasa, we need to die 3 times and revive. Well, revive 3 times since we start dead. One. There's a gift for Hannah from taking the warp. Popping into Big Bell Race to win a race. I think if winnerbit revives here, that should be the gift. Ooh, spicy! A little bit spicy of a dodge there. Still very much alive. There it is, and that is the gift. Popping back into Star Wasper. This is kind of why I was surprised earlier that winnerbit didn't go for the multiplier in this first wave. I do agree with the play for the bosses, but I think this would have been a great opportunity to grab your 10x multiplier as well. Grabbing some GGGs first to get the options going, and then we're gonna start farming multiplier. E, G, G. And having the options for this part really helps. 3, 4. I think that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 now for Hannah. There's the 10. Then Hannah's gonna go for a hole-in-one here. Perfect. Consistently only just a little bit behind here. Winnerbit's gonna go in for the death on Gwyn very quickly. And is going to need to play the tactics game to rescue Gwyn for the gift. Taking Octavia from the looks of it? Yeah. Bulky, but sometimes it can be tricky to actually get in to fight. Oh, wow. Wow, that grenade cleared out everything beautifully. Fantastic clear here for winnerbit. That was nice and smooth. I genuinely am still in awe at that grenade that like blew up and took everything out with it. Oh no! Hannah dropping the multiplier. Shouldn't be too bad to get it back up here. Missing a lot of the egg potential here. Opting to go for getting the options back. I think at this point it might just be better to... Okay, I guess they do block off a lot of things here, so you have less risk. There it is. $10 gifts for Hannah. Meanwhile, on winnerbit's end here, just needs to run away from the killer here, and that should be the final gift if I haven't miscounted. I'm assuming we'll probably see winnerbit peek at the menu to be sure, but nope, okay. My count was accurate. So that's pretty rough here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think winnerbit was just confirming there. Okay, we're hopping back into Night Manor for real. Both players now going into Night Manor. Oh, you know, the funny thing is, winnerbit probably shouldn't have started a new game there. Oh well. I think Hannah probably had the gold discs regardless. So it's probably better for winnerbit that she's pivoting out. Yeah, Jelly, I think that the Night Manor play was for the gold disc, but yeah, 6 gold discs. It seems like a higher roll than I usually see on the cards that I generate. Yo, hey, who wants to just bust out a caramel gold disc here? Guri does. Fair. I've come to appreciate caramel a bit more. So I guess winnerbit here is just going to be going for the actual Mooncat clear? Can't just drop a Grimstone gold disc. But I forget what match it was that there were comments of, you know, if you get your Grimstone gold or cherry in a bingo race, then you should just win the race. Gonna mute for a second here. Mm-hmm. Hey, Gregor. And yeah, Winnerbit now knows the rest of Mooncat as well. Because yeah, it really wasn't that long ago that they only had a gold disc in it rather than a cherry. Yeah, good timing for this to pop up in a race. So there's another gold. Hey Anthony, doing pretty alright. Time for a pin golf from Hannah. We already saw a pretty smooth pin golf run earlier from Winner. In fact, that's her only current gold disc. So I definitely do like that they're not going back for the gold discs right now. Don't know if that was just like a feeling that Hannah would be going for those, but... Oop, bonk. So now the question is, which 2 eggs are Winner going to go for? Or which 2 eggs is? Wait, hold on. Yeah, never mind. I think I had it right. True, okay, yeah. Right, yeah, which 2 eggs is Winnerbit going for? It was just like the way I phrased it was, had me pondering. Because it didn't sound right either way. Appreciate it. Yeah. Looks like we're heading, like, to the final temple here, like, on the base path. Yeah. English is funny sometimes. A lot of times. Oop! Hannah also getting caught up a little bit on the struggle pit here. Bit of an early dunk. There we go. Oh, nope. There we go. Hey, no worries. No need to apologize. It was a subject that was brought up, especially. And if anything, I appreciate knowing. I'm going to move forward. And of course I immediately go into, Mooncat, or not Mooncat, Block Koala music. Okay, how are we doing here? Getting pretty close to the end here for Hannah. Block Koala, do not let the koala send you any more DMs. Oh no! Hannah getting caught in bumper hell! I, I was kind of just mesmerized there by how many times Hannah, like, bounced off the wall. Oh, barely landing into the water there. Okay. Is this bunny route? Oh, maybe not. I always forget which boss is where. So I forget if this is the bunny or the ghost that we're going towards right now. Looks like bunny. Okay. As soon as I see this screen, I remember. Winnerbit with some pretty close calls there on Mooncat's hitbox. Oop. Running into the spikes. And that should be it. I'm gonna mark it now, even though it takes a little bit to register here. There's a gold disc, so that should be 5 now. Ooh! The double play? Well, isn't this exciting? Are we just going for it? Yo, I'm hyped for this. We actually get to see, like, an actual Caramel gold disc in a bingo match. To be fair, was trying to go fast and just kind of made a few too many mistakes, but still made it through. And well enough for the gold. That is technically a gold. I'm going to count it. Granted, I don't think this is, like, going to be the actual gold that we're going for. Or rather, we're not going for the 6 gold, so I don't think counting it is going to matter too much. I don't know what the way I was trying to phrase it was weird. But basically, it's looking like Hannah should have this square on lockdown, as long as this Caramel is relatively smooth. And winnerbit is not contesting it, so would still have to get 4 more golds in that time. Cookie down for Hannah. But how will egg be? I think I've mentioned it a few times here, but one of my biggest things about Caramel is that, like, the difficulty is about the same in every level. So it's not so much a difficulty curve in my eyes, it's like just a difficulty line. So the first stage kind of feels unusually hard until you get better at the game in general, and then the rest of the game is relatively smooth. But there is a lot going on just immediately in this first boss. When I first started playing Caramel casually, I would get here, and then I would just get hit and die. Constantly. Just whether it was like the green shots bouncing around or the beans coming from the sky. There's a lot to pay attention to in this fight, and sometimes it's hard to block out the things that you don't need to care about in the moment. Fantastic clear from Hannah. Yeah, it does get more difficult, but not by much compared to, like, just how out the game, or how out the gate difficult the game is. That was weird phrasing, but whatever, my point stands. Mooncat getting trolled by the enemies stopping in place. Yeah, that... I hadn't really been looking back at the actual position of the bingos here, but... it really does kind of come down to who gets their goal here first. Tartessus. Oh, that's not gonna show up on the overlay. Dang it. But yeah, if winnerbit gets this square first, that will put them at 10, and even when Hannah gets this gold caramel, it'll be 10 to 10, but advantage will still be in winnerbit's favor, and then it'll come down to who picks up the 11th square first. But this is still a very good play for Hannah to catch up here. Hannah down to 1 HP here. There is a wrench coming up shortly. Waiting for that camera charge. Alright, we're back up to 2 HP again. We don't really care about grabbing the hidden F in the ceiling here. So probably just gonna focus the boss down. Nice kill on the boss. When we're taking another death here on Mooncat. This climb can be a little bit tricky. Amazing, Guri, thank you. Winnerbit being patient here, waiting for the cycle. Just need to make one more jump here. And we're free. Hannah on the boss with 1 HP. This is another boss where it's really easy to just accidentally miss the one thing that kills you. Because you gotta track the minecarts coming in, you gotta track the green projectile that the ghost shoots, you gotta track the things that it leaves behind that chase after you on the track. Oh no, Hannah taking a death there. Will they steady themselves and go for another round? Because there's one other thing about... Okay. Wanted to make sure I responded to a question in bingo chat about what time we were at in the bingo. Hey, Violet. We've already found one egg here in Mooncat, so looks like winnerbit is just going to take the default path all the way to the end. Sure did. Convenient timing for this square to show up. Ooh, winnerbit took an unfortunate death there at the end of the screen. Gonna have to make their way all the way back. Ooh. Hannah taking a hit on the boss after the wrench. So it's gonna have 1 HP to work with for the rest of the stage. Doable, but does kinda suck. Looks like winnerbit got sent back again. If there's one thing about Mooncat, it's that if you get to the end of a long screen and die, it is so easy to accidentally get into a cycle of dying repeatedly trying to rush to get back there. And so sometimes the hardest thing to do is to just go slowly and be patient again. Alright, there we go, got the slide, and we're back in. Hannah back on the boss. No! Was that one of the minecart shots? Oh no. Yeah, that was a really, really unfortunate death there. Again on the boss, so that's a bit of a time sink. Should be able to make it back, but yeah, honestly, that minecart shot caught me off guard, and I'm not even the one that's playing. So if you're winnerbit here, and you get this Mooncat square, you probably want to at least grab one more square to, like, solidify the finish here. Where do you pivot to? Like, Rock-On's not too bad. The Grimstone one's not too bad if you know the path. You could chance it on a Warp Tank if you're feeling confident in your dodging, although those two sectors are a little bit rude. Meanwhile, for Hannah, I mean, I guess same question applies once you get this square and the double square. Unfortunate hit there for Hannah again. But that's okay, we still have 1 HP. That's all we need, baby! Dang, that's rough. So that's a pretty rough spot for Hannah now. Popping into Devilition. That's that's a really rough spot to die in Caramel. If only Caramel had literally any checkpointing. I guess a stage by stage is technically a checkpoint, but still. That was definitely one of my pain points with Caramel Caramel as well. Ooh, I think... Oh, okay, no, never mind. We're starting on the left. I think that looks good. Three villagers. I'm gonna get a message ready to send to them in the Bingo Sync chat just to call out when it's 10 minutes remaining. Ooh, winnerbit had a bit of momentum going on the boss here, but accidentally jumped off, or bounced off to the left when the boss was at a pretty high speed, so just kind of did not work out for her. See if they're able to clutch it here instead. Ooh! Trolled by the jump. If Hannah's confident with Devilition, could also go for a gold disc after getting the 6 villagers, depending on how they're feeling. Up to 4 villagers now. Winnerbit very patiently bouncing over now. Is that the last hit there? That is! Alright, that is 2 of 3 eggs for Mooncat. Oh no! Oh no, Hannah! I was so busy watching Mooncat. Alright, where are we headed? Are we going Club Pass? No, we're going Slim Tank. No, crust. Alright, here's the soft sector. Slim Tank is interesting because it does give you a level select, but the problem is it takes away the ability for checkpoints to really do anything for you. And the 2 stages that were selected for this goal are very, very easy to die on. Soft crust and craft sector. Yeah, so I guess we'll see here for Hannah if they... Yep, okay. They are taking out the villager. Gonna have to play another couple perfect rounds now. Hunting around for the warps here. There we go. And then stop on the funny block. Oh no, just took up a little bit too soon. These two sectors definitely are tricky. Tricky enough on their own, but even more so when you don't have a checkpoint that you can come back to. Taking it nice and slowly here through the laser section. Now just needs to make it past a couple more enemies here. Ooh! Oh, scary warps. Terrifying warps. Alright, that is soft sector down. Meanwhile, here on Hannah's side, we're up to 4 villagers. Oops. Shoot, I didn't send out my 10-minute warning that I wanted to send. Yeah, it'll be a 5-minute warning in about 30 seconds here. I think Hannah just kind of looking at the options here. What can you take care of in 5 minutes? Yeah. We'll at least be able to claw out a gold disc here. From Bushido Ball, at least. It's really a shame about that Caramel death on the Stage 2 boss, because, like, Hannah was looking real good up until that point, and then just Stage 2 boss decided, no, you're done. This is UFO 50 Bingo. Whoops. I didn't give the warning. You know what? It's fine. We'll just play it out. So basically, both of our racers here have this board below that they are racing to get squares on. So right now, Hannah, on the left here, has 5 gold discs in UFO 50. And is looking to get the 6th one from Bushido Ball here. Whereas winnerbit on the right here is going for that warp tank square in the bottom right area. But the game ends either when one player scores a bingo, or if all bingos are impossible, then whoever hits 13 first, or whoever has more squares at 1 hour 45. Yep, I'm just casting it. This is a, for fun league. Yeah, that death there on winnerbit's side was rough. There's a lot to keep an eye out for in this sector. Oh no! Winnerbit warping right up through a bullet there. Yeah, Hannah's Bushido Ball cheese here has been running into a few problems, but they are at least proving that they're able to get back into it after it goes wrong. So is managing to pull back the points here. Has 2 more opponents to go here. I think should be fine. Bushido Ball can be very rude. There we go, there's our clear on Slim Tank. Winnerbit deciding that that is it for them. Understandably, only has about a minute and a half before the match ends. Oop. Hannah getting caught a little bit here. Needs to score the next point. Ooh! A drop there. Winnerbit pulling up Overgrow, see if she can get a PB here. Okay, if Hannah does get it first try here, I think should be able to sneak in the gold here. I forget what Winnerbit's PB is. There we go, that should be the gold. Oh wait, no, there's one more opponent! No! Oh no. Yeah, just that unfortunate hit there.
Whew, well.
Welcome back.
Yeah, that was very interesting. Oh my god, the snipes! The early game snipes just... Oh!
Waiting for Hannah to finish up this Bushido Ball go here. There we go. Yeah.
Let's put on a little entertainment.
Underground bingo rules, that counts.
Heck yeah.
Alright.
I love the leapfrogging we're seeing here. Oh, it's so good.
See if we get a... Watching... Hello, welcome! GG's.
Oh, wait, we do it. We're here.
Well played to both of you. That was... like... right at the start, you both kept going for the same goals so often.
Yeah, that was wild. I was literally like, if I hadn't, I don't know what happened, but I just didn't see that bloppy that got me the first time. If I had not taken an early death in Magic Garden, I probably would have taken that square. We were both in Magic Garden at the exact same time at the beginning.
I was just like psyching myself out before we even started because I saw Mini and Max and Porgy and I was like, if you're gonna do that one, they're gonna do that one. And I went Magic Garden and then the Mini and Max and the Porgy kept not getting marked and I got even more confused.
Yeah,
And
I didn't even really register that one until halfway through.
Yeah, and then I rolled this Nin pack for some reason, which was just a bad idea. You should not do it, but you know.
I can at least
Yeah.
understand, like, since you were already in it, and, like... I mean, yeah, there was still a bunch of it to go, but, like, you were already in it, so if you're taking a moment to just kind of, like, think, maybe peek at the board between waves...
I was looking for a lot of opportunities to just kind of reassess the board and figure out, okay, what's still here that's like fast.
Yeah.
And then I kind of like
Yeah.
did that like whatever the Toyota Corolla exiting on the exit ramp, just gonna and over to in a bingo attempt, and then you got the food items and it was like, well, okay, that's not happening. We were in a food item race for a while, and I was on 6.
Yeah, I mean, you sniped me on Party House. Like I was, well, probably like a minute away from
Oh
maybe
man.
getting that. Then I was like, I'm just gonna food. I already had 2, thank God. And then, but yeah, I was basically like you had me threatened for bingo basically the entire time. So that.
Yeah, I
And then
saw
I went
that you
for
were.
gifts slightly played.
Yeah, and I saw that you were kind of snatching up all the fast squares while I was just kind of playing my comfort picks for a bit there. And I was like, well, okay, the best way to snip that is to actually start threatening a bingo a little bit. So I decided to kind of shift my focus there. So it sounds like that was a good choice to make.
Yeah, I mean, I also spent too much time in Impact at the beginning, I think. But I mean, you played extremely well as well. So regardless, you probably had me.
Oh yeah, I think
because
I was
there's
opening.
There's not a lot.
That caramel was rough when the second boss just kept being so rude to you.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, that's a game that I know I can gold this kid. I've just not done it in like 2 months.
Yeah.
So I was a bit out of practice.
Yeah, Hannah had the play lined up of going for the 6th gold disc and caramel gold disc at once. And that was gonna tie it back up at 10.
Yeah. I mean, that was basically the only play I had at that point, I think.
And then it was gonna be a race
because
to
like
the 11th square, really.
It's just also just like the remaining squares here are just they're not good for me. Like you saw me play Devolution. It's not something I want to do ever. Really.
It's tough.
Yeah.
That square is also just tough because, like, I don't know, a lot of times the fastest way to get through something is to blow up some of your own villagers or leave a couple demons. And you just can't do that on this square.
Yeah, I've tried to go for that square before in past bingos, and it's like I always make it to like 5 villagers, and then I just choke 15 times. It's not a good goal to kind of rush, you know.
Yeah.
I've just learned I don't want to play puzzle games in a bingo match. It doesn't work for my brain, really.
It's tough.
Well, good job on the bug hunter square, though.
Yeah, that went okay. I feel like that goal's just reset until the guys that dig holes show up. Really.
Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm looking at this board. It's like, yeah, I should have seen the combatant square. You know, I should have seen eat 5 sandwiches. I actually tried to pivot into eat 5 sandwiches as soon as you marked the square, and then it was like, okay, well, gotta quit out of that. Just instant 180 out of there. Also, you sniped me on Alphazar's hat as well. I was about halfway through stage 1.
Yeah.
And I was thinking I probably should have gone for a boss, because I was right there at Josie, but I didn't really synergize very well this round.
Same, like I finished Nintek, then I did Alphazar's head, and then I just didn't fight any more bosses for like the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was very happy to have the 2 for Mini and Max goal, though. I actually didn't see the water bear one until I was partway done with Turn Off the Lamp, so I was like, okay, let's do a little bit of hunting and gathering
really?
there.
Because, like, for me, that water bear square, especially when there's bosses, like, you kind of always want to go for it, but I was just like, you're gonna be in Mini and Max from the beginning, so I'm gonna let you have that, because that's happened to me like 2 times before, I think, because it crashed so fast. It's like, I was gonna play Magic Garden.
And then you both
Yeah, fair enough.
immediately went into Magic Garden right at the start.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
I hope this will be a fun watch back for both of you if you do decide to. It was a...
I'll skip the end. I don't need the 15 minutes of bad caramel gameplay.
That is fair. I'll probably do the same when I still haven't watched back my quarterfinals VOD, because I don't want to watch myself play a half-hour Star Whisper.
The trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's alright, I'll get over it eventually. Maybe by next season.
I did have a really, really good soul bath this time, which doesn't usually happen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In
Yeah,
the
I hopped into Zoldath and spent like 10 seconds in it, and I succumbed, and I was like, okay, let's just not do this for now.
I found a trade piece in like under a minute. And I was like, oh, let's go.
Oh, dang. And what a cinder square, though.
Yeah.
What in the world?
Not surprised to
Yeah.
see that one unclaimed here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I've maybe seen that one done twice ever. When it shows up on a card.
Well, I could do it back when you could just adjust the ring settings. So you could like spawn one ring, grab it immediately, and win. But they don't let you do that anymore.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah. By the way, I am gonna ask questions about this Slim Tank goal because it shows up way too much. It feels like half the bingo boards have that Slim Tank goal on it, and there's a conspiracy, and I will not stand for it. I'm gonna
Honestly,
file an
that's
official
fair.
complaint.
Alright, well, let me see here. I'm probably gonna cut the stream here pretty shortly. Was there anything either of you wanted to say before I did?
Well, good game. I think I have Vanilla next in the double elimination, so maybe that's when I can actually win.
Hey,
And,
good luck.
Yeah,
Vanilla's definitely improved over the season, I will say that.
yeah. And I have not, so it'll be fun.
That sounds like a fair match.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep, I think. So, bye.
Alrighty, best of luck. Take care.
Take care, both of you.
Thank you very much for casting, Karma.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
I'll have the bot up
Especially
soon.
on short notice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great. Take care.
Take care. Alright. We've jumped out of the call, so let me find a good spot for us to land. I think I'm going to throw us over to my friend Rachel, who's doing a Whatever Wednesday stream. So if you want to hang out for some retro shenanigans, I'm gonna throw us over there. Take care, everyone.